The reason behind your restlessness. See, I think the reason can be mind because the world is restless, to be honest, in the first place, according to where I'm living, to my environment, to my country, where I am actually in terms of job, financial problems, yes, a relationship problems. So, it's like there are so many problems. I don't want to talk about problems. I just want to put it out like this, like. Uh, the world is restless, yes. I mean, the world is like full of restlessness and pressure and all that, anxieties, worries, and all that, sadness, bad moods, and constant chattering, constant thinking, constant overthinking, worries, all that. But then you have a choice to turn off the mode, actually, to turn off the mode here. Like, I watched that series where it's like Vampire Diaries, where in that series I saw like a vampire can turn off the humanity. I mean, you don't have to turn off the humanity where they don't, no longer feel anything. I don't want you to do, actually, even if you want, you cannot do, but I don't mean you to become rude or disrespect to things around you, but I just want to say that, what if I tell you that you have the power to turn off the mind, and when you do that, despite this chaotic world, despite this restless world, you can still rest actually inside you, and doesn't matter what is out there. And that power we have, and that is super intelligence of us and the higher consciousness. But the problem is we are so close to to this experience. We don't want this experience. Somehow we want it, but we are not opened. We think it's a very like something else or whatever. I don't know why, like naturally. I'm just talking about myself. In the past, I was not really open, you see, to it. And then suddenly I found something through experience that I have a choice, that if I can choose not to suffer, then I can not to suffer. Because I mean, there is someone there who made sense of all this around me, and then I claim that person to be me. I suffer into everything. But then despite what is there, if I turn off myself, my mind, I mean psychologically, mentally, I can do that. When I do that, and that's like where I find myself in the rested mode. I'm at peace, I joyful. I'm just like in letting go. I trust everything. It's like there's a natural state of ourself, where if we look inside, you see, and we can find that. But the problem is, we don't have another mind. I mean, we cannot have another mind, but another instrument to see that. So it's like, uh, what I want to say is the problem is coming from here, yes. Because the world is how it is, the way the structure, we cannot change the world, okay. We cannot change anything out there. And if you love yourself, you will want to see, like, how can I just rest, yes, how can I just be at peace with myself. And because this is an endless game of life. The life of this restlessness is a game of life. It's a never ending game. And I don't know, till you are here in the physical world, you are supposed to stay restless, yes. And if you can see this much, then you will want to know, how can I be not restless, how can I be at peace, you see. And that's what I'm pointing out, that I can only point out. I cannot just actually tell you, put you there with my words. Maybe I'm putting you there, but I cannot claim it, you see. It's just there. When you close your eyes, you just turn it off, the noise, like this. And even the voice, the chattering, the mind goes on in the background. But then you see, like, you don't see it as you do not identify yourself as you, actually. It's running in the background. So it's like the music is running. Why you don't identify yourself with the music? Because you understand it's just a music, yes. So that's how it happens, is when you turn off yourself, everything still goes on. Thinking goes on, feelings goes on, problems in the background goes on. Life is just the same, actually. Life is the same. But then somehow uh, you are rested. It's like attention that you have, the energy of life is rested. You no longer worry, you no longer become worrying. It's like it's okay to worry, but you no longer become the worrying. Like, there is some intelligence in you that is taking care of everything, and you are just rested. So That's what I mean, that if you feel like why you are restless, because of this reason, it's like you have a power to turn off this the sensor who is restless actually. It's a very paradox, to be honest, because to get there, uh, we cannot argue about it. I mean, we can talk about it, but it's just that what is there to talk about? It's like, if I tell you that you drop all your thoughts because you are naturally there, can you drop? You cannot drop, yes. So in the background your thoughts gonna run, but then uh, what you are will no longer be dependent on your thoughts. Right now, like, how i'm how I'm supposed to feel, yes. So the source I have to feel based on the world, yes, what the world is to me, and how is everything to me. So it's conditions, you see that. So if I change the condition, like I can change the switch, I can focus on it, on my natural intelligence, where I see everything still the same, but then somehow it changed internally, where I'm no longer dependent on things around me to make me feel in this way or in that way. Even though you can still feel sad or somehow worried or somehow in any way, but you no longer worry that why you are worrying. You see that mostly we worry and then we worry why I worry. Mostly we overthink, then we overthink why I overthink. But when you see that, like, it's okay to overthink, that's not what you are. You are not the overthinking. Our thinking is just not you. So you are no longer in this wastage of energy. You are just resting. Everything still goes on, but then there's understanding there that has taken place and intelligence there, and you just rest. That's exactly the truth of life is. I mean, it's not the truth, it's just the truth of what I'm saying is, you see, the secret of life, you can say. I can put it out like this, like the secret of life is where you just turned off this, you see, the turn off this restless mode of mind. And maybe it's another mode, but cannot be called the mode of mind, because the moment you call it's a mode, again you will make sense of it. So it's like you no longer want to make sense of it, but in terms of talking you can tell people it's a rested mode, it's a mode of mind. But then it's where it's just intelligence there, natural intelligence, you see. And of course, like, the world can be chaotic, the world can be restless to you, but then it's like I want to make my life perfect, let's say. And then the desire, like, when my life will get perfect, it makes me worry more. And even when it gets perfect, how am I so sure that I'm going to be happy? It's like we have put so much conditions on life just to feel in that way. And what if you can feel in that way without any condition, without any external assistance? Yes, right now, like, even when we feel with the help of external assistance, it's like if I get this person or a lot of money, I will feel better. But then feeling better just for a temporary thing actually. And the whole time what you are chasing is actually that thing what is actually inside of you. And what if you access it uh, before this world, you see that. uh, if you get there, you are naturally there. As you close your eyes, you find yourself in that state of where, like, uh, you are resting, everything goes on, you are not scared too much, you are free there. So that's my whole point. Like, we have a trust here, you see that. I mean, intelligence, you understand, inside you will take care of everything. Will take care of everything means, like, the mind is a puppet to intelligence, if you see that. Whatever I know, you see that. How we are able to use everything we know, how we are able to take decisions, who is there to see everything around us? It's the ego. But when you see what is beyond the ego, what is beyond the me, actually, you see the intelligence and the one who is looking at everything, you see that. And then you see there is someone else that claiming that I am that, and now that is the one taking action based on whatever he understood or she understood. But then intelligence is what you are. It's like the mind is just a tool to live, just a tool to be used to create life, whatever the life you want. But then it doesn't have any much importance, to be honest. Like, it doesn't matter what life I have, I'm still okay and happy and fine, despite you see this outside world. It's like I don't need to create my life better to feel better. It's like feeling better is just naturally there, because I see through intelligence there that it's just natural to be naturally is to be there, just okay, being okay, and then internal state will reflect itself in the external world actually. And I'm telling you that's the secret of everything. Thank you for watching.